All right, let's talk real life for a second. You're spending money on Google Ads, SEO, postcards, social media, ground marketing, all to get your phone to ring, right? But if you're like most practices, you have no idea which ones are actually working, or worse, calls are coming in, but they're not turning into appointments. This is where CallRail makes a huge difference. Let me show you exactly how. Number one, call tracking. Find out what's working and what's not. If you're running more than one type of marketing campaign, this is where the fog clears. With CallRail, you can assign a unique phone number to each marketing channel. Your Google Ads, postcards, Facebook and Instagram campaigns, website banners, even your ground marketing efforts. When someone calls that number, CallRail logs exactly where they came from and even records the call if you want. So you're not just seeing call volume, you're tracking real leads by the source. For example, Google Ads, 15 calls and 7 new patients. Mailers and postcards, 22 calls and 3 new patients. That Instagram ad, it was 9 calls and 5 consultations were booked. That ground marketing event, 4 calls and 3 treatments started. Now, with this information, you can say, okay, that postcard only brought in tire kickers, or our Google ads are working. Let's double down on them. Or Instagram, we got 5 veneer consults off of just 1 ad. It's pretty awesome. Let's double down. Or maybe ground marketing event at the local school. Hey, we started half a dozen Invisalign cases. Let's keep these events and partnerships strong and going. See, this is real-time ROI tracking. So you're not throwing money into a black hole and hoping it works. No more, I think the phones are busier lately. No, you'll know what's actually booking appointments and what's burning your budget. So whether you're spending $500 a month or $5,000 a month, CallRail makes sure you're not wasting a single dollar or missing a single lead. 2, conversation intelligence. Calls that work for you. Here's where it gets kind of wild and honestly, game-changing. CallRail actually listens to your phone calls and not in a creepy way. It transcribes them with human-level accuracy and gives you a 3 to 5 sentence summary of the whole conversation. It'll flag if someone asked about Invisalign, veneers, whitening, implants, whatever you want, and it'll let you know if that lead slipped through the cracks. You'll see exactly where the conversation dropped off. So let's say a patient asked, hey, how much are veneers? And your front desk, they just said, well, it depends. And they never followed up. CallRail highlights that. It's like a second set of ears, making sure no opportunity goes unnoticed. Before, you were guessing why people don't book. But now with CallRail, you're spotting the exact words that trigger conversion or hesitation. And it's not just about catching mistakes. This is your silent coach. You can see what your team is doing well, what questions patients are asking most, and how to improve your phone game across the board. Over time, you'll notice trends, like patients constantly asking about a service that's missing from your website, or a team member who consistently closes more calls than most. See, that's real business intelligence, not fluff. Conversation intelligence turns every phone call into a learning moment without you having to listen to hours of recordings. It saves time, improves your team, and flat out makes your practice smarter. Number 3, convert assist. Auto follow-up that doesn't miss a beat. You know the classic line we all hear, let me check my schedule and I'll call you back. Well, you and I both know most of the time they never do. And that's not because they're not interested. It's because life happens. They forget, they get distracted, or they call the next office that's available on Google. This is where Convert Assist steps in. The moment a call ends, especially if they didn't book, CallRail can send out a personalized text or email on your behalf. Something like, hi Jessica, thanks for calling Smiles Dentistry. Just following up, let us know if you're ready to schedule that veneer consultation. You can set different messages based on how the call went. For example, if they didn't book, you can send them a nudge. If they had questions, you can send them a link to your frequently asked questions or smile gallery on your website. Or if they mention pricing, you can follow up with a financing page. And here's the best part. This all runs in the background. Your front desk doesn't have to remember who to follow up with. CallRail tracks it, sends it, and even logs it in when they reply. So they may reply saying, "Hey, I'm actually free Friday afternoon. Can I come in then?" Boom. Your patient is re-engaged, appointments is back in the books, and that's a lead you would have lost without even lifting a finger. So whether you're running a lean and mean team or just juggling a packed day, Convert Assist fills in the cracks. No more missed opportunities, no more cold leads, just steady, smart follow-up that works. And here's a bonus number 4, Voice Assist. This is your after-hours superstars. Now this is seriously cool. Picture this. It's 7 p.m. Your team, they're already home and comfy. Someone finds your practice on Google, sees your great reviews, and decides to call and ask about a procedure. Usually, that goes straight to voicemail. And honestly, that lead probably disappears. But with Voice Assist, CallRail's AI actually answers the call. And it's not some robotic, awkward voice. It sounds natural. It asks the right questions, collects their name, contact info, what they're looking for, and even preferred appointment time. By the time your team walks in the next morning, that lead is sitting in your schedule, warm and ready. This is the future of dental front desk support, especially for startups or lean teams. It's like having a 24/7 phone concierge that never misses a beat. Look, whether you're running a busy office with calls flooding in, or you're a startup practice just trying to fill your schedule with new patients, this is how you stop guessing and start getting real results from your marketing. This is how you leverage, scale, and grow. If you're throwing money into ads, social media, postcards, ground marketing, and still not seeing your schedule fill up, CallRail shows you exactly what's working, what's not, and what needs follow-up. Click the CallRail link to test this out for 14 days. See it as a 2-week assessment or a 2-week analysis with a coach. There's no contracts, no pressure, just a real test drive of tools that could change the way your team handles every single call. Try it, use it, and if it doesn't make your life easier in the first 2 weeks, don't keep it. But if you're tired of missed calls, if you're tired of patients ghosting you, not being able to answer the phone after hours, or not knowing where your leads are going, this is your fix. So whether you're scaling up or just starting out, make your phones actually work for you. Click the CallRail link, test it out for 14 days, and I'm excited for you to see more clarity in your business and especially more and faster growth.